A film is produced that is so overwhelming that it becomes deeply embedded in the mind. Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to.
Don't you know that these woods are off limits to the public? There's something out there. I don't know what it is, but it's big. There's a maniac on the loose out here in these woods. And he ain't too partial to women either.
He's coming.
Hey, what's up everybody? Doing another Wild Eye review. Finished watching Bigfoot's Bride. Came out in 2021. Runtime is 1 hour and 18 minutes. I'll go ahead and read the synopsis for it. Bigfoot goes about his daily business of survival, killing hunters, foraging for food, and building shelter, until he discovered a group of campers and finds himself in love with the beautiful Jody. It got a 2.3 rating, which I can sort of understand that why people would give it such a low rating, but I'd give it a bit more than that. I mean, I'd at least give it a 4.5, maybe a 5. I'll get into my reasoning. Just stay tuned after for my thoughts after this. It stars Jessica Megan as Heather, Joel Rogers as Joe Glenn, Jordan Phipps as Jody, Megan Marie Otis as Rebecca, Chris Farrell as Gus, Devin Marcus Miller as Rufus, Casey S. Wagner as Forrest, and sorry, I'm probably going to totally murder this name, Zia Orozco as Jody, Sam Wadford as Bo, Eric Wadford as Fake Shemp, Daniel Wofford as Thomas/Fred, and it is directed and written by Eric Warford. So I'm guessing maybe some of his family helped him out on this film. And that is it for the Internet Movie Database information. Stay tuned for my review and more thoughts on this. Hey, what's up everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85, here to do another Wild Eye review. This time it's for Bigfoot's Bride. I'd like to thank Rob and the folks over at Wild Eye for sending me this to review for you guys. And like I said yesterday, I've been way behind on these, but I'm trying to do as much as I can to catch up since it's been so long. Definitely support Wild Eye. I'll leave a link down below in the description. An independent film. They put out some great movies. Let me go ahead and I'll read the back of the DVD case since the Internet Movie Database had a different description of it. And I'll also read you a couple of quotes on it. The best late night Bigfoot flick that I've seen in a while, Horror Society. Such a strange mix of styles, it feels like it crawled out of a grindhouse, which it did kind of have that feel to it. He will kill to be loved. Deep in the lush forests of North America, Bigfoot goes about his daily business of survival, killing hunters, foraging for food, and building a shelter, until he discovers a group of campers and finds himself in love with the beautiful Jody. Now the body count begins as Bigfoot claims his bride and destroys anyone who gets in his way. Maybe it was the same, I don't know. But anyway, let's see if there was any special features on this or not. 2020 release, widescreen. It has bonus features, trailers, scene selection. So if you get the physical copy, which I always recommend if you like your features and having a copy. So I was saying in the Internet Movie Database, I guess people are overall out of 10, it got a rating of like 2 something, which I can sort of understand. but I give it at least a 4.5 or 5 out of 10. I thought it was funny. I like Bigfoot movies, and it was quite humorous. The Bigfoot in it, I liked his look, and then it was a little weird at the same point. Like, his face was interesting, almost reminded me of like a Wrong Turn or Hills Have Eyes mutated face look. He had Bigfoot feet and like claws, big hands, like you would assume that Bigfoot has. And he had like, I guess maybe like moss or like some sort of net covering over him, like camo for the woods, it kind of looked like. And then he had jeans on, which was really weird out there. Like, I don't know if because of the budget for it, or since at one point he did steal, or well, it was her clothes, the girl he was spying on, he tried it on. So maybe he just stole those pants from some camper, and he liked it, so he just decided to wear pants to be more human. He does talk in this, like when he looks at himself, he's like hideous. He's got like this deep voice. He does talk to people later on, threatening to kill them. Starts out with some hunters in there that he ends up, going after. And he sees Jody going camping. She's on the phone with her fiance, and maybe he was supposed to meet her there and go camping, or else she just decided to take off because they had a fight. Because she's like screaming at him, and takes off her ring and says it's over. And Bigfoot's like watching her all this time, and he picks up the ring and like decides to keep it. And the weirdest thing, I guess because of animal instinct, she ends up going to the bathroom in the woods, and he's like goes to where she is and smells it. So I guess, like, how animals pee to mark their territory, he just wanted to smell it and see how that was her territory. I don't know. So he's watching her, and of course he tries to like introduce himself, but she freaks out. So he's going away after that, but he's still watching her afterwards. There's like other hunters he ends up killing, and just people random like showing up in the woods, and he's sniffing or foraging around this fire. He accidentally steps on broken beer bottle glass, and it like hurts his feet, pisses him off. So he goes after the people who were partying, left it there, these two guys. I do like, it's a 50-50. There are like some practical effects in the kill scenes, which I like when you see the blood and the actual like insides coming out, or maybe they're smashed or whatever the case may be. Like, it was decent, but then there was like this like weird cartoon blood that was like squirting out. So like in a bunch of other kills, it was like just blood shots of cartoon blood, which I don't know why they did that. It would have been better without that, in my opinion. But I think that's probably the only con that I have for it. The acting was okay for what it was, I mean, you're not going to get award winners, but I mean, it was funny though. I enjoyed it. If you like Bigfoot movies, cheesy Bigfoot movies, want to laugh, it is enjoyable. So yeah, basically he's just trying to track her down, and he wants to make Jody his mate. There is a little twist to it, which I won't spoil. And so basically it's just her trying to escape, and she does run into this guy that, tries to help her out, ask her why she's in the woods, and, wants to stick around and keep an eye out, warns her that there's a psycho. But that's it pretty much. So he may or may not end up with his bride. You just have to watch it and find out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and see you next time.